Morning Boss Talk. Topic: don't chase other people's success. Now, I know this is going to sound like shade to some people, but I got to use examples so people can understand the point that I'm trying to make here. Just because you see a couple people successful at something, A, don't mean you're going to be successful at it, and B, it don't mean that you even supposed to be doing it in the first place. How many clothing lines we going to have? People done seen a couple sisters and a couple brothers successful with clothing lines, and now all of a sudden, I'm a designer. I'm gonna make some clothes. Or you see a couple sisters that's doing real good with daycares, and all of a sudden, yeah, I'm gonna open me a daycare. How you starting a clothing line? You ain't even got no style, huh? How you starting a daycare? You don't even like kids. We really got to think about this. Too often are we chasing after somebody else's success, thinking that we're going to be able to duplicate what they did, but you can't duplicate what somebody else is doing to become successful if you don't have the same passion and energy. Folks can't speak the way I speak because I believe everything I'm saying. I'm passionate about everything I'm saying. You can't duplicate that. You can't duplicate somebody else's success by just jumping in it. And this is what you do, and I hate it. You jump in a lane and all you do is mess the lane up for the people who in the lane, the people who care about the lane, and the people who respect the lane. When my brother started his transportation company, people start saying he's doing good. All of a sudden, everybody want to follow and do the same thing. But see, when you don't have a passion, when you're not thinking long term and you just jump from somebody else's success to the next person's success, you come in the game and mess it all up. So now, a transport that should be 300, you like, I'm gonna take $150 for it, because you don't really care about the lane. Then you mess the lane up for everybody else, and then you move on and follow somebody else. Yo, if you really want to be successful at something, you got to do something that you're passionate about. You can't chase things for two reasons. You can't chase it solely for the money. You cannot do nothing all because of the money, and you can't do something because you saw somebody else successful. Something got to start in your heart. Does anything start in your heart, or does everything start in your eyes? See, if everything is from you gazing at everywhere else and ain't nothing from your heart, nothing that's flowing through your veins, nothing that you dream about when you wake up and think about when you go to sleep, if you don't got nothing like that and you just following the next trend, you're never going to be successful. Because you're never going to put the right amount of energy. You're never going to put the right amount of thought, the right amount of care. And dig this, even if you start to make a little money, you'll be miserable. I'm a prime example. I'm never going to college. Talking to the counselor at Miss Rep, whoever it was in the beginning, you sit down and you talk to, and they say, what major do you want? And my response was, what can I do that's going to make me the most money? Looked at me and said, well, are you good with numbers? I said, I'm excellent with numbers. He said, well, a degree in finance will be great for you then. As a financial analyst, you can start off making like $80,000, $90,000 a year. I said, give me that. Since I was good with numbers, I excelled in school, graduated, went and got me my job, put my suit and tie on. Paycheck was cool. I was miserable as hell sitting in some office looking at numbers, looking at data, forecasting, budgeting. Listen, doing Excel spreadsheets and balance sheets and journaling, crediting and debiting. I was miserable as hell. I was in somebody's way because it's an introvert somewhere who needed that job because they ain't want to be around people. And they love to be in the room by themselves. I like to be around people. But in my head, at first it's just like, all I want is money. Money, 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 money. When you are so money oriented, you will either lose your integrity or do things that you don't love all because of the money. How many people go to jobs that they hate every day? So you can't be chasing other people's success or just an idea of financial success. You got to chase what's in your heart. That's the question you got to ask yourself right now. What's in your heart? Right now, I love what I do. I love writing and people buying my books and reading my books and their lives changing. I love to be on stage, or I love to be on the corner speaking to the people, because I love the energy that I receive back from everybody else. I love starting programs and helping young men, helping grown women, helping grown women. I love it. Whether I'm making money or not, I love it. I wake up in the morning happy to do what I do. Can you say the same? So all I'm saying is, don't chase what you see with your eyes. Chase what's in your heart. And since I did go to school for finance, one thing I understand, you can monetize anything. I don't care what it is, how weird it is, how quirky it is. It's billions of people in the world. You can find 100,000 of them, a million of them, that like exactly the weird thing, or that needs that weird thing that you offer. You can monetize anything. So whatever's in your heart, do that. And don't be chasing somebody else's success. And don't be chasing money to the point where you're just going to do anything for a paycheck. Remember, y'all, Boss Up, coming out May 17th, the rules to being the boss. Make sure y'all check that out. And make sure y'all share this in your stories. Make sure you go to bfandkrumah.com. And remember, I love y'all.